Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this really quick. This is a product review, sort of. This is about, so you can see I keep it in its box. I got this box, I never took it out. It's a Kabar zombie apocalypse warsword. So it's a really nice piece of steel, but it's a little goofy. So you have the optional black scales, but actually for what I'm talking about, I think the green is higher visibility and camouflage in the green. So the war sword is a K-bar thing that's on sale right now for $40, and people will criticize the sword because it's not really very good for bushcrafting, for batoning and stuff, because it's not really beefy enough to handle being hammered on all the time. It's small, like a sword, but it's really sharp. I mean, it's wonderful. You know, I mean, it's the same steel as the combat knife, and it's small and light. I mean, I think that if you were worried about knitting something like this in a zombie apocalypse, it's a very good selection. Now, some other criticisms of the knife are that it comes with this little useless, cheap, skeletonized knife. A lower quality steel, not popular with anyone. Everybody says, what is the point of this knife? And it comes with a totally useless amount of paracord. What can you possibly do in a survival situation with a skeletonized knife that isn't very good at cutting and a useless bit of paracord? And what you can do is you can take anything, maybe a broomstick, and you can tie this knife onto it using the skeletonization and whatever it is that you have to lock it in place, and voila, what could be more useful than a spear in a survival situation? Maybe nothing. The spear is celebrated by anybody with the military or weapons or historical knowledge as being one of the most important pieces of equipment in human history, possibly responsible for our stance and shoulders and the way that we move, that made us better at so much other infrastructure-oriented technology. So our human evolution, our posture, and everything might have developed from the spear. So without a doubt, you should make a spear in a survival situation, and this zombie apocalypse warsword comes with the equipment that it takes to make a spear in an urban environment that is top quality and takes no learning to make work. I mean, that is going to be going right into whatever you stick it into. So right away, you get a small animal, they're hiding somewhere, you need a spear to get some dinner, because you can't reach in there with anything else. They're hiding under a car, a building, you can hunt small animals. If you have a vagrant, if you have a varmint, if you have somebody you need to keep at a distance, a little short sword might kill them, but it won't keep them away. You need a spear. You don't throw the spear, you hold the spear, and you have a nice long reach. And this is all of the blade that you would need to make a really good spear. So I'm actually upgrading this zombie apocalypse kit to a very high tier in the value scale of my collection.